Welcome everyone to an epic showdown between Papra as the Wood Elves against the green one as the Lizardmen. This match took place on Astilian Tomb with the battle of cavalry and skirmish. So here, immediately vanguarded in the front, the green one has put 3 units of the sneaky chameleon skinks here with their nice stock and the poison missiles. They're going to be aiding in slowing down and trying to damage the lightly armoured cavalry. 4 units of the tanky Saurus warriors here in the middle, supported alongside 3 units of the chameleon skinks with javelins. 2 units in the pocket of the Bastiladon solar engines here with their fire and magic cannons. Going to be very good here at removing cavalry as well as all large monsters. In the back, of course, the Lord, the Slann Mage Priest of Fire. He will be having the Banishment, Shield of the Old Ones, Burning Head, Fireball, Cold-Blooded, the Greater Arcane Conduit, and Kindle Flame. The 2 units of cavalry here, the Armoured Cold One Spear Riders with the Anti-Large and Armour Piercing. Very good here up against all cavalry from the Wood Elves. So, for the Wood Elves, 4 units of the very fast Glade Rider Spears in the front. 94 speed, almost cannot compete with that for most factions. In the back here, we are going to have the Lost Silver Knights, the ethereal units here with Terror, 75% physical resistance, a very, very tanky unit indeed. In the back for the Lord choice, we are going to have the Spellweaver of Life. She will have the Loix Blessing, as well as the Greater Arcane Conduit, Flesh to Stone, and Earth Blood. In the middle pocket, 5 units of the Shielded Eternal Guards for the Anti-Large and Armour Piercing, and a very, very sneaky unit in the back, the Triple Gold Chevron Blade Singers. Very lightly armoured here with 15. They do have physical resistance, but very susceptible here to missile fire, and of course magic damage. Therefore, Triple Gold Chevron is quite the investment. However, they are going to be anti-infantry, armour piercing, and look at those stats. Absolutely incredible. In the back, 4 units though of the range with the Glade Guard, 2 Hagbane Tips with the poison, and 2 here the Starfire Shafts with the armor piercing and fire damage. So straight in here in the front, we can see cavalry using the Loix Blessing here to go unspotted with the extra speed, firing into the front line. We can see 104 speed here for those nice spears. Very good indeed. In the middle, we are going to see a Shield of the Old Ones giving that physical resistance, make that damage resistance and leadership. That is really going to aid here in the front and actually give some protection here up against the magic damage of the Lost Silver Knights. In the middle, fire here is going to be going into the Glade Rider Spears. In the back here from the Chameleon Skinks, they're going to charge downhill, try and get that nice, big, fat, juicy charge into the flank of the Chameleon Skinks. Charges on the side as well here to the Skink Cohort Javelins as we try and fire here in the front using the Glade Guard Starfire Shafts. Charging in from behind is going to be the Eternal Guards, but in come the Saviors, the tanky Saurus Warriors, coming in with their maces. They're going to be coming in and trying to slam into the flank here of the Eternal Guards. Fighting here in the middle, a couple of units breaking here from the Glade Riders. They're not super tanky. Fireballs here going into the Lost Silver Knights, trying to damage here using those magic missiles. Trying to see if we can take down a couple of models here. Although, look at this Slann. He's going to be left out in the open, ready to die here at the hands of the Lost Silver Knights. Heads go down, charges come in, and there's going to be nowhere here for this Slann to run. He's going to be taking quite a bit of damage here in the middle. As you can see here, Starfire Shafts also pouring into this gap. We can see he's going to go down a couple of hundred health already, coming close to 1,000. He's certainly in trouble. Charging here is going to be the Cold One Spear Riders. Anti-Large should really aid here in this conquest. And unfortunately here they are going to have 75% physical resistance. So we do have a spell going down. That is going to be Flesh to Stone overcasted there for 88 seconds. Fireball in the middle though should help. But of course that added armor there of 60 is really going to aid. In the back, we can see here that the Cold One Spear Riders are going to be fighting here up against the Spellweaver. And she's also going to be assisted here by the Blade Singers. Lots of armor piercing, but they're not anti-large, but they can certainly do some good work. In the back, we are going to be breaking the Chameleon Skinks by Terror. And we move in here with the Glade Riders to try and aid them off the edge of the battlefield. On the left-hand flank here, we have some Skink Cohort Javelins coming back into the fixture. But over here, a quite decisive win on this left-hand side. 2 units of the Eternal Guard Shields could do some nice work here up against the Bastiladon. But that solar engine is ripping apart these Starfire Shafts. You can see on the flank some Saurus Warrior Shields could do with getting back in. But a Burning Head here in the back, going to be deleting some lightly armoured Hagbane Tips. They're going to be firing here in the front, really trying to fight up against the Saurus Warriors. Some really good tank here with those bronze shields and the 60 armor. But here, broken in the back, the Starfire Shafts pouring into the Bastiladon and shattering it. Some great work there coming out of Papra. Here in the middle, though, we can see that actually the Slann Mage Priest is now going to be fighting up against the Blade Singers. He does have magic damage, so of course having those ethereal Stag Knights is not going to be the best for them. But we are going to have some Skink Cohort Javelins trying to come in. Looks like 3 units going to try aid here, but these Blade Singers with the anti-infantry are going to delete these Skink Cohorts. Shield of the Old Ones apparently is going to be affecting over here, but it's going to be casted in the middle, trying to aid these Saurus Warriors, both units, as they do try and fight here in the middle. Armor Piercing will be present for the Eternal Guards, but of course here they are going to be anti-large. So Saurus Warriors with those maces, 52 weapon strength, will just delete certain units if they do get that melee attack advantage. Here in the middle, you can see the Slann is going to be getting shot. He's just been out in the open all game. I have no idea how he survived just so long, but he is going to be aided here in the middle. Burning Head, and that's going to be, no, that's going to be so costly. Triple gold Blade Singers going down to 1 Burning Head. That is the price you pay. That is the troll toll that you have to pay here for the Slann Mage Priest of Fire. But in the back, we can see fire going into the Bastillodon solar engine. That is going to have to back him up. They do have a massive range of 170 here, considering the armor piercing and fire damage. It's really going to put the Bastillodon in a very awkward position. In the back, Saurus Warriors are coming back into the engagement. We do have some Eternal Guards here, have Rampage and Saurus Warriors, so they're going to be fighting here up until the end. It looks like we're going to have 24 models here up against 50 of the Eternal Guard, and that Slann is just trying to support where he can, but here, slow with that 34 speed, it is going to be quite difficult, and he could be very susceptible to dying in the end. More shots coming over on the side here. The Lost Silver Knights down to 3 models, 27 health. But it looks like here they do break the Bastillodon solar engine. They're going to keep charging here. 1, no, it's still going to be 3 here as they do push him off. We are actually going to be breaking the Saurus Warrior shields here on the right as well. And it looks like here the double Bastillodons will be done with. The Eternal Guards now can probably move over in this direction, try and see if we can get the Slann Mage Priest of Fire. Put a little bit of pressure on him, keep him away from that front line, stop him from aiding the Saurus Warriors and the rest. In the back, we still have some Chameleon Skinks. Very good there with the skirmish. They do have 48 speed and, of course, that poison for the negative 15%. But it looks like here we are going to be having the Spell Weaver fighting here up against some Coldborn Spear Riders. She is going to get the worst of the engagement here. And unfortunately, she might get aided off the edge of the map. Now, that could be really costly as you will be losing all your healing. Broken is going to be the Skink Cohort Javelins, but this is where it's all going to come down to. It's like we are going to maintain the healing here from... I don't know if we will be able to get the healing back. We need to get some units in here. We do actually have some cavalry. It's looking difficult here. It's looking difficult. We still have the Slann Mage Priest online. I don't know, though. It looks like she is going to get aided off, and that's a big loss. That's a big loss here for Papra. In the middle, though, we looks like we have some Starfire Shafts coming forward. It looks like they're going to be taking up the target of the Slann Mage Priest. And some Eternal Guards here still in the pocket. And we still have some Lost Silver and Knights. They're going to stay at 2 models. No healing for them, unfortunately. Although the Spellweaver is faster. I don't know how much room we've got here. But losing her could cost the game here. Balance of power is in the favour of the Lizardmen. She does come back. Is she going to get microed, though? She does get microed immediately. This is huge. She's going to heal herself. That will give her there more leadership. And hopefully she'll be able to get out. She is going to fight here in the trees. Can we get in and see her fighting is the question. She's going to be around 18 leadership. I can't quite see them fighting in here. It looks like there. She is going to be wavering, and she breaks again. It looks like, unfortunately, she's not going to be able to get away here. That will be the last of her, I'm pretty sure. Shield of the Old Ones in the pocket, trying to protect the Slann Mage Priest of Fire. But in the back here, Skink Cohorts are breaking. Looks like it's just going to be a bucket load of range left here with some Chameleon Skinks. Skinks do break here with the pressure of the Eternal Guard shields, and they should be able to aid in moving them off. Pretty healthy here is going to be the Slann Mage Priest, 1.9k health for him. He's going to be holding the entirety of the balance of power. We have some very weak units here dotted around the corner, including, it looks like 2 Starfire Shafts and at least 2 units here of the Hagbane Tips. 1 Hagbane Tip shatters there, unfortunately, and it looks like the last unit here has no ammunition. That is going to allow the Chameleon Skins to come back into the pocket, which means we will need to pressure here with the Starfire Shafts. They are going to run out of ammunition, so they are going to have to kind of push here, unfortunately. In the back, coming back here is going to be the Coldborn Spear Riders. They do need to aid the Slann Mage Priest. At the same time, we are going to be pushing out the Saurus Warrior shields. 9 of those left, -7 leadership. We kind of need to get the Glade Guard back in. They're a very healthy units, and of course this Slann here will be getting mana back as time goes. We are going to kite with the Chameleon Skinks. There are no shields here and only 15 armor. It's going to be very difficult here in the middle. Trying to create a nice circle. Really well played here, putting your units and pinning in the Slann Mage Priest. He's now going to have to push in. Oh, and a Burning Head on himself. This could be huge Look at the damage there. Fantastic work in the middle. That is actually going to be breaking, hopefully, both units there for the Lizardman player. Green one doing very nicely there at removing that infantry. That will be a moderate break, as that -8 leadership will go away after about 10 seconds. But we do have the cavalry here to push them off. We have shattered the Chameleon Skinks, and now we can move in with the Starfire Shafts. Added leadership and 20% damage resistance here for the Shield of the Old Ones, as he does try to get away. 960 health. Balance of power is really coming into the Lizardman favour. I don't know, though, if these Eternal Guards do catch up. They are faster, so they should be able to catch up here with that charge bonus. It looks like they're cold-blooded going to be aiding in keeping him going. 850 health left. Downhill charge, though, for the Spear Riders. What are we going to see here in the middle? Yeah, they're going to jump in there, and oh my god, elves everywhere. But we do actually happen to have some Glade Guard moving into aid as well. Coming back are those sneaky Saurus warriors. They unfortunately will not push off the edge. Coming back though, looks like they don't have that -8 anymore, but that Glade Guard with the Starfire Shaft should be able to come in and help. These two units do need to stay alive, otherwise they're going to be breaking here almost immediately. Looks like there is going to be a cast going down, cold-blooded here. Is that going to be a fireball? I'm not too sure. No, looks like he does cancel that. So a couple of units of the Eternal Guard shields are back there for the Wood Elves. This is a really close game here. It looks like two units are going to be breaking. The nice Eternal Guards with some Glade Guard. The two Glade Guards come back. A charge downhill here up against the Cold One Spear Riders. Spear Riders down to 172 health. 3 models on the board. We can see that the Slann here, balance of power even now. As you can see, 650 health for him. Looks like we have 27 models here, and looks like we are going to be breaking using the Starfire Shafts. 18 models left. 64 health, 2 models for the Cold One Spear Riders, and looks like here shattering is going to be the Saurus Warriors. Very even on balance of power. In come the Glade Guard Starfire Shafts. 1 model, 54 health. Can he get the downhill charge? He is going to get the downhill charge, but I'm so surprised he's not broken here. He's going to be fighting with the encourage of the Slann Mage Priest. Slann Mage Priest looks like Shield of the Old Ones. This could be absolutely clutch. They are going to be fighting. 7 health. Are they going to kill him is the question. They do take him down, which means 10 leadership for the Glade Guard as they do fight here up against the Slann. Fireball going down. Can we hit? Oh, that's a really tight blob there. No, we're going to be hitting and probably breaking the Eternal Guards here. They do shatter. So here we're going to be having 3 units of the Glade Guard fighting up to the end with the Slann Mage Priest of Fire. He's going to be fighting here. 320 weapon strength, of course. Those splash damages here to get multi-entity targets. But is he going to be able to survive the onslaught here of the Glade Guard is the question. Going down here, 504 health, -10 leadership. Balance of power on even. And it is a win for the Wood Elves. What a fantastic ending here between both of these titans. Wow, that was so to the end there. The green one here, 148 kills, 2,365 for the Slann Mage Priest of Fire. And he was just left there to be on the toilet chair for the entirety of the game in that middle pocket. He went through all sorts of adversity here to get through to the final to really battle it out. 790 here for the Saurus Warrior Shields. 493, 538 and 934 here. So some nice work from the Saurus Warriors. From those Javelins, 280, 550 and also 470. Here for the triple Chameleon Skinks, we've got 480, 620, and 380, with the Spear Riders with 650, 1,940, and for the double Bastillodons, we've got 970 and 523. And really well played to Papra, keeping going all the way to the end. Anybody could have quit at any point here, but fighting with every single unit to its absolute maximum here brought him the win at the very, very end. As we can see, 220 damage value for the Spell Weaver. Unfortunately getting caught there by those Spear Riders, but we got 240, 260, 100, 558 and 300 here for the Eternal Guards. 155 kills, 1.4k here for the triple gold Chevron Blade Singers, as well as 870 or 1.7k for the Starfire Shafts, 1,360 for the second, and the Hagbane Tips 1,042. Here for the quadruple Glade Riders, we've got 646, 150, 195, 131 kills for 997, and for the Lost Silverin Knights, 1.5k. So a really great battle here between these two. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please smash that like button. Also, if you are new here, drop a comment down below and maybe think about subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. If you are new, also go down into that description and look at all my other social media platforms, and including and especially here my Discord. Now you'll be able to go on there and find all of my leagues, tournaments, single player stuff, multiplayer stuff, and leave a replay there on so that I can cast it here on the YouTube channel. Other than that, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourself during these times, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care.